Hello everyone, in this video while watching the Lifepath trailer of Cyberpunk 2077, I want to talk about Lifepath. I'm sure by the time the game is released I still won't know how to say properly path in plural. Paths. 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 Anyway, right, back to the talking about the paths in Cyberpunk 2077. So basically there will be three different distinct life paths. This includes the street kid, the nomad, and the corpo. And each one are going to have a different backstory. And just keep in mind that unlike some other RPGs, when you choose a different, a certain path, a life path, this will change your things that you do throughout the game. This can be like you're gonna have different opportunities as you play. You're probably gonna interact with different NPCs. Well, quite surely. You're probably gonna have different dialogue options, and maybe some different progress routes during missions. And maybe you'll be able to get different items, like different gear, like guns and armor, that other players that wouldn't able to get because they're chosen different other life paths. Now, of course, if you think about all that, this means that this game will be playable many times because people will just try to play first, the first playthrough, choose a certain character that they really want to play it first, or maybe they would kind of delay and choose the one that they want to play the best, choose this for last. So this way it can kind of keep things sweet after you finish playing all the three playthroughs for each life path. But to be honest, I need to tell you this. When I played The Witcher 3, I started playing this, I just didn't have time to play it all through. Of course, some people have more time, some people have less. This is the type of games that just didn't have time, and I felt so bad just cutting the game and not finishing it. Not finishing, and I just stopped playing it in the after a few hours because I realized how in depth it is, and I just didn't have time. But this time around, with Cyberpunk 2077, definitely I'm gonna play this game at least one playthrough. But still, making my first decision, I want to choose the one that I think I will enjoy playing the most. And between us, well, it's a very personal decision because right now I'm living kind of in an area where it's kind of, let's say, peaceful and quiet. And when I get into a game, I really want to be in an exciting place and, kind of with city lights and everything. So actually, Street Kid seems like a really good kind of choice because I've been kind of raised in Night City, and there's all kind of the criminal thing happening, and I have connections with people and stuff. And the entire city looks amazing. When I saw Cyberpunk and all the design style, of course, Night City is the place where you really kind of enjoy this type of cyberpunk type visuals. Whether if you go, for example, to the desert, I forgot the name. What's the name of the desert? Yeah, Badlands. For a moment, I forgot. And I always was attracted to this type of cyberpunk style and theme, both in video games, movies, even tabletop role-playing games. One of my favorite movies of all time is Blade Runner. And I always remember when I watched it, I always remember this cyberpunk style theme, and it was just amazing. And since then, I'm just in love with everything cyberpunk style. So definitely Street Kid, it's something that really kind of tickles me, something that I want to start as my first playthrough. Now, Nomad, well, it's different. If you like kind of a Mad Max style, which I also like, by the way. Living in a desert, kind of feeling like an outcast. And you raised, of course, in this Badland area. Just keep in mind that other players who are playing the game and haven't decided to choose Nomad, you will still have the option to visit Nomad during the game. So it's not like if you chose Nomad, you won't be able to see the city, or if you choose a city street kid, you won't be able to see the Badlands. So Still, is something that makes me think about how much of the game I'll be able to actually spend in Night City if I choose other life paths. Well, this is yet to be seen. But you know, I'm just saying to myself, well, I'm gonna start in the city first. The other thing is Corpo, and by the way, Corpo is very interesting. I mean, this kind of a corporating kind of secrecy and business style of things. This is also really kind of a trigger me. I really want to be kind of a part of it. And this is part of the fun of playing a role-playing game. You can just jump into shoes of people who either you won't have to get a chance to be in your entire life, or something that may be so risky that you kind of be scared even trying to do. Of course, it can be something criminal that you probably wouldn't do in your entire life because you're a law-abiding person. Anyway, Corpo still interests me a lot, and also read, by the way, that if I play Corpo, I'll try to kind of get control over Araska. And I read on, this is on, let me see, on fandom, yeah, on fandom.com, it says the Araska Corporation is a worldwide mega corporation dealing in corporate security, banking, and manufacturing. It is the most influential mega corporation of all time. The company is also the biggest distributor of Japanese-made merchandise throughout American, European, and Asian markets. Araska branded weapons and military vehicles are among the most sought after by police and security firms. Over the years, it has developed a dark reputation as a corporation that is to be feared, and one which covers its tracks using assassins and army of lawyers, as well as alleged connection to the Yakuza. Whew. Anyway, just being, if there's an option like to become kind of maybe a manager or being able to control it in different ways, you know, kind of a criminal ways, the Araska, this Alaska Corporation, that will be interesting. And then you're going to have access to things. Well, I'm just assuming things here, but again, this type of life path and the possibilities there that I'm imagining, I'm fantasizing here, maybe we can do them. Again, we don't know because we haven't played the game yet, but if so, that will be very, very interesting. So, well, my choice, as you can see here, is quite clear. I probably, it's not final, by the way, you might convince me otherwise, and I'm very easy to be convinced, so you can convince me if you said something really cool about the others and I like it, maybe I'm going to choose others. But Street Kid seems like my first choice for my first playthrough when I play Cyberpunk 2077, and then we'll see from that point on. I'm not sure just yet, but as you can see here, for me, Street Kid for the first one, and I want to know which life path you like. And I'm sure some of you probably put a lot of kind of time in researching things, so I want to hear what you think, which one you prefer, and please, if you can, explain why, what's your reasons. And I just want to read your reason. Maybe I'm going to change my mind. So again, thanks for watching everyone. Waiting for your answers in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing to my channel and giving a like. And I see you on the next video. Thanks for watching everyone. Bye bye. Cheers.